Hi, welcome back to Vitality Power Pilates. My name is Hope and welcome to your 30-minute beginner-friendly, zero-equipment Pilates workout. Grab your water, find your soft surface, and let's get ready to move our bodies. We're going to stand up tall the long way on our mat. Facing our devices, I'd like you to tuck your belly button back towards that spine, squeeze it back, and take those hands up above that head. Palms come together. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift up, hands come together. Exhale, lower them down. 2 more times just like this. We lift up tall, reach for that ceiling and lower down. Last time, lift up big and exhale, lower it down. From here, roll those shoulders down and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, bend through those legs, gently pressing down into that squat. Bring those hands to your heart center. We're gonna tuck that belly button back towards that spine this whole time. Start to lower down and lift up. Press yourself down into that squat and stand up tall. Squeeze that backside together. I want you to see how low I'm going. You go at your own pace, and you are in control this whole time. We lower down into that squat and press ourselves back up. You're here for 5, for 4, final 3, last 2, last 1. Good, stand up tall, press those hands back down by your sides, pulling them apart. I'd like you to take that left hand and bring it over the head, pulling on that spine as you lower it out. Arms come out through the side. Other hand lifts up over that body. Come out wide with those fingertips. Other side, last time. Reach up over that ear. Take it back out long, palms facing your device. We're gonna lift through those thumbs nice and gently, radiating that power through the shoulders, out through the elbows, and out through the fingertips. Thumbs lift up for 10. Have some control in those arms for 8, 7, 6, final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower those arms down, roll them back one last time. Hands go to those hips. From here, feet are wide, a little bit further than those hips. We're gonna bend through those knees gently, and we're gonna take it down to our left side. Right leg stays long, press it back up. Other side, take it down into that static lunge, bring it back up. Booties go back, upper body hinges over that lower body. Take it down, press it down. So we're moving at a little bit of a faster pace today, getting that heart rate up while learning some of the basic moves, getting yourself comfortable on your mat, moving your body as we get into these 30 minutes, starting off super strong right here for 5. Lean into that lunge for 4. Press up through that heel. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, lower down, back to the other side and press it back up. Feet are staying out wider than those hips. I'd like you to turn your toes to the top and to the back of the mat. Bend through those knees gently, finding your sumo squat. From here, hands are gonna come up above that head. We're gonna pull ourselves up through those inner thighs and drop ourselves back into that squat. Reach up tall with those hands. Your best 10. Squeeze and lift through those inner thighs. For 7, straight back, you're dropping that booty down to the middle of your mat and pressing back up for 6. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, squeeze the glutes together. From here, feet are gonna come back to that side of your mat. You're gonna lift up on to the toes and hold your balance for 5, 4, squeeze through those inner thighs. I just fell, that's okay. We are a work in progress. For 2, For 1, lower down gently. Bringing those feet together into the middle of that mat. I'd like you to take those hands to the back of your head, elbows out wide. From here, we're gonna lower down into that narrow squat. Take that right leg, bring it out to the side of your mat, pull it back in, stand up tall, we lower down. Tap the toe and lift back up. That right foot, the toe is on the mat at all times, that's it. So you're really pushing through that left heel as you stand up tall. Tuck, bring it in and stand. Tap, whew. Last 5. Feeling that burn in that back booty for 4. Elbows out wide for 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall, switching sides, bring that left leg up, tapping that toe out, press it back up through that left leg, tap it out, pull it back up, elbows out long, gaze can follow that foot if you feel like it helps your balance, press it up for 5, 4, stand up tall through that leg, for 3, for 2, reach with that toe and that foot, come on. Last 1, tuck it in, stand down, dropping both heels down into that mat, hands removed from that head, take it out to that goal post. We're gonna reach up 1 hand at a time and then stand up tall, elbows drop down. Reach up, up, stand down, tap, reach, and pull it back up. 2 more, reach, elbows stay strong. This entire time, reach up, up, pull it back together, rolling those shoulders down and back, step to the back of that mat. Taking a deep breath as you bring those hands up tall and exhale, lower it down. 1 more time, inhale, lifting up through those fingertips. This time we tuck that chin into the chest on the exhale. We lower the body down, bend through the knees, and walk yourself out into your bear hover. So you're in an elevated tabletop. We gently drop those knees, untuck those toes, take it into a modified child's pose. Hands grip down onto that floor. Booty send back towards the feet. We rock ourselves forward. 1 more time, booties go back towards the back of that mat. Head stays lifted, you're still in control here. Still moving. Active recovery, pull yourself back up, good. Coming into our tabletop position, our hips are gonna be square to the mat, so straight down, hip bones down towards your ground. Knees directly under those hips, bottom half of the leg is out long. Hands under those shoulders. From here, I'd like you to tuck those toes back into the ground. Gently lift your body weight off of the ground, lifting through those knees. Belly button tucks back towards that spine. You're only here for 3, for 2, final 1, tap. Lower yourself down, untuck those toes. From here, taking that left hand, dropping the forearm down to the mat and lifting back opposite leg. So your right leg is now lifted in the air. Hips are still square to the mat. Booty is going to be feeling this burn soon. You're gonna bring that leg in, extend it long. Pull it in, extend it out. Start to squeeze the backside as you pull that leg up. Really thinking about that mind to muscle connection, lifting through that leg, squeezing the glute. Gently bring that movement into that backside to start our floor work. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring that leg back in, press up through that forearm, taking it down to the other arm, send back that opposite leg, holding it here. Getting used to that leg lifted in the air, pull it in, knees together, extend it back. Leading up with that heel to activate the glutes. Abs are squeezed back towards that spine. full body is working here to stay balanced. Lift that leg up and pull it home. Last 4. You can do it. Last 3. Last 1, pull it back. Drop the leg in and press up through that hand. Beautiful job. Coming back centered on your mat if you felt like you got a little bit off. From here, I'd like you to take that right hand and send it out in front of that body, right above that mat. You're gonna drop it back down. Other side lifts up. In that eye vision, you drop it back down. This time we lift it up. We circle it back, getting some motion into that shoulder. Drop it down. Other side, reach. Circle it back. Drop it down. Beautiful job. From here, taking that right foot, bringing it up towards that hand. We're gonna lower ourselves down, getting some gentle movement into those hips, feeling that stretch build as we lean into our mat. If you feel comfortable here, I'd like you to lift up that right hand and twist through that spine. The sun is shining. Whew. Soaking in this movement, this stretch, feeling it. Open up those hips as you drop the hand back down and bring that right leg back. Take it back all the way into that child's pose, stretching out through those shoulders. Pulling yourself back up to that tabletop. Left foot now comes towards that hand. Stretching in, opening up through that backside and through those hips. Again, if you feel comfortable here, you can lift that hand, twist through that spine, and deepen that stretch just a little bit more. Gently lower that hand back, pull your foot back into that tabletop position and find your child's pose once more. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna lower ourselves all the way down. So hands stay where they are. Upper body is now over those wrists. Thighs are gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna gently lower ourselves down. Press back up, elbows tuck in towards that side. Starting off the beginnings of a push-up. We lower ourselves down, tuck those elbows into the ground, into the side body. Head comes down to that ground. Push yourself back up. You can do one more, I know you can. Lower yourself down through those elbows and press that chest off of the mat. Beautiful job. Back into that tabletop position. I'd like you to walk those knees in so they're directly under those hips. Press up through those hands. We're gonna work on that upper body a little bit. So knees are down into that ground. Bringing those hands up above the head. Palms facing that device. We're gonna gently lower one arm half circle, other arm half circle. You can start to feel those abs working as you squeeze the obliques to drop the hand. Lift that hand back up. Staying long and strong through the fingertips, right here for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Belly button goes back towards that spine, creating those plank abs. In this position to hold your full body work right here. Final 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hands come back up, pull them down into that goalpost. We're gonna bring them in front of that face, open up, reach up tall. One fluid movement, squeeze in front of that face and reach up here. I'm gonna come diagonal so you can see how high my elbows are staying throughout this whole movement. Reach and come together. 10. 9. Whew, this is burning already. This is gonna be a good one. Squeeze. For 7. Last 6. Final 5. Elbows come together in front of that face and reach up tall for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Reach, lower them in, reach. Elbows come down, roll it back, coming back the long way on your mat. Hands come down. I'd like you to take your wrists and flip them upside down so the top of your hand is now on the mat. Fingers are facing your knees. Palms are up towards the inside of your tabletop. Gently rock back, feeling that stretch a little bit deeper in the wrists, and bring yourself back up. Gentle movement, gentle stretch. Pull yourself back just a little bit and bring yourself back up. Beautiful. From here, flip those hands back over, walk yourself out into your plank. So now your body's up, elevated off of that floor. We're gonna hold ourselves here, feeling that power for 5. Starting to wake up those abs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently tap the knees down, lower that full body and untuck those toes. Taking the hands right in front of that chest, lower your head down onto your hands, one on top of the other. I'd like you to take that right leg and I'd like you to bend it in, foot towards the booty, and gently lower it down. Other side, left leg comes in and lower it down with control. You're here for 5. Lift that other side. Gently bring it up for 4. For 3. I got a little ahead of myself. That's 3. Lower. 2. Last time, foot towards that booty. Lower it down. Other side. Lower it down. This time, left leg lifts. I'd like you to pulse it in and gently lower it down with control. Pull it in, pulse, and lower it down, working that back. The hamstring, the control of the glutes right here. Lower, pull it in and pulse. Lower it down. In and pulse. Lower it down. 1 more. Other side, good job. Bring it in, little pull, lower it down. Pull it in, pulse, lower it down for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Good work. Lifting that head off of those hands. Taking the hands to the chest, palms down into that mat. Gently lift the chest off of the ground, finding that spinal stretch. And then moving your body back to that tabletop. Tuck those toes in, walk those hands towards those legs and stand up tall. 1 leg at a time, standing up nice and tall. Hands come above that head. Gently lower yourself down into that narrow position. Hands come out in front of those knees. Lift up tall, finding that strength again through those legs as we lower ourselves down into that narrow squat. Lift. Lower 2 more, squeeze the booty as you lift. And lower yourself down, lift up tall. Good work. From here, take those hands down to your hips. We're gonna find our lunge. So pick 1 leg, does not matter which side. We're gonna hit both sides. I'd like you to take a step back, lower yourself down, drop the knee into your lunge. Now here, I want you to focus on that upper body. It's stacked directly over those hips. You're not leaning forward. You're gonna really be working that glute. So hands go to those hips. We're gonna reach, stand up tall, and gently lower our body weight down towards that mat. Tap the knee and lift up tall. You're only here for 8. Lift and scoop it down. 7, 6, 5. Lift up through that back glute. Press up through that heel. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Gently lower it down. Good job. Untuck that back leg, whatever you have, and come into your runner's pose. So sending that booty back, Sitting it back all the way down, sending that leg out, pulling on the ankle or the toes, getting that stretch in. Taking a few inhales, a moment for yourself right here. Gently let go of that leg, walk yourself back up, hands press into that mat, bending through that front leg, switching sides, opposite leg comes forward, hands go to those hips, upper body is staying nice and tall, tuck that back leg down, foot into that mat, we stand up into that lunge, we lower ourselves down, press up tall, through that heel, mind to muscle connection here, don't forget, lift up here, for 6, 5, 4. One side might be stronger than the other. That's okay. We are doing both, working on ourselves. For 2. Last one, stand up tall, lower yourself down, untuck that back leg, bring your body all the way back down, finding that stretch on the other side, pulling the hand towards that foot, trying to bring that foot into your body. Beautiful. Coming back up, pressing those hands into the mat, bending through that front leg, taking yourself down, both legs tucked under that booty. Wide stance through those knees. They're out a little bit to the side of those hips. We're gonna stick our bodies nice and tall, lower ourselves back down. Reach up tall, finding some mobility through those legs and squeezing through the glutes as we lift and lower. 2 more, reach up. Dynamic movement right here, working different parts of our body at the same time to feel that balance. Last one, lower yourself down, plant those hands into the mat and bring your feet out in front of your body. Coming down, booty's now on the ground, feet planted firmly in front of your body on the mat. We're gonna gently lower ourselves down 1 vertebrae at a time until the head is firmly down on your ground. Walk those feet in a little bit closer to the body. Take the hands up behind your head. We're gonna lift the head, neck, and shoulders off of the mat. We're gonna take our right hand, we're gonna bring it to the opposite side of the body and pull it back in. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Other side lifts up, hand reaches and pulls back away. Lower it down, other side lifts, pull it in. Other side reaches, pull it down. 2 more on each side. We lift, pull it back. Last one, reach and lower. And lower, good work. From here, hands are gonna stay behind that head. Bring those feet in a little bit closer, even more. We're gonna lift up straight through the head, neck, and shoulders. From here, I'd like you to take those elbows out to the side to remove the hands from behind the head. Bring them out towards your feet. From here, you're gonna pulse those hands up. Thumbs trying to get the height of your knee. Lift, lift, pinkies tap the mat and pull back up like you have a little string pulling those hands up, keeping the head, neck, and shoulders lifted off of the ground for 5. Just do it, come on, you can, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower the hands, lower the head, neck, and shoulders onto the ground. Beautiful job. Take those hands to your tummy, rub out those abs. When you feel ready, walk those feet in one last time, a little bit closer to the body. This is the final time. We're gonna lift up through our glutes. So lifting that mid-body off of the mat, pressing up through those feet. Thighs are parallel to one another, hips are square, facing your ceiling, abs are tight. From here, I'd like you to tap the booty down to the ground, lift it up, squeeze and scoop. Strong body through the midsection, squeeze and lower. 5 more. Final 3, tap and lift. 2, tap and lift. Last 1, lift it up. Beautiful job. From here, extra challenge to end. Lift those hands, bring them straight up above that chest. Beautiful job holding yourself here. Extra hard balancing that body up in your bridge. You can do it for 5, 4, 3, squeeze those abs back, burning through that lower body. It is normal. Come on. 2 and 1. Gently lower those arms down, then drop the booty down to the ground. Extend those legs out long. Hands go above that head. We're gonna sit up tall. Hands are gonna float above that head. Reach down towards those toes. Walking your hands up your legs as you come into a seated position. From here, taking the hands back behind the body, pressing up through that chest, letting your head fall all the way back. And bring it back to center. Hands are now gonna be facing our body. Flip it over if you haven't done so already. Taking the chest lifted up tall, squeeze those abs and start to lift that lower body off of the mat. Gently lower yourself down. This time bring those feet together so you're in a straight line. Press up tall through that body. Lower yourself down. Feet go out to the corners of the mat like they were. Press up tall. Lower yourself down. Last time. This time we come to that center. We hold ourselves up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Instead of lowering through that body, we're gonna lower through the elbows. Hold yourself and gently drop yourself down. Good work, taking those feet into the mat. Same thing, we're gonna lift ourselves up. Mid-body lifts through that mat and lower yourself down. Booty drops down. Lift up tall. Reverse tabletop, feeling strong through those abs, through those glutes. Press up tall. Squeeze and lower. Last time we lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower yourself down. From here, feet are still planted down. I'd like you to lower through those triceps. Press up tall. Lower back, triceps go straight to the back of that mat and lift up tall. Body is doing none of the work. This is all in the arms, in the back of that tricep. Lower, lift that body back up. 2 more, lower yourself down. Press it up. Last time. This time we lower ourselves all the way down. Lift those feet up to your reverse tabletop. Extend those legs out long. And gently lower them down, tapping the heels to the mat. Beautiful work, removing those forearms and letting your body hang. Chill out on that mat, letting your legs flop to either side. You can take them from side to side, gently rocking through those ankles, whatever feels comfortable for you. I'd like you to take a second to reflect on our 30 minutes together. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it here and hold some space for your body. And exhale it out. Feeling all of our day release from our bodies. One more time, inhale. Feel that good energy as you exhale out, emptying out your lungs. And sitting back up into your seated position when you feel confident and ready to sit back up. From here, taking those hands up above your head, bringing them down to your heart center, closing those eyes and feeling your body. Feel all the gratitude, all the confidence, and all the feel-good movement that we just did together soak into your body to let you carry it through the rest of your day. Again, my name is Hope, and it has been such a pleasure. I post new videos weekly to my YouTube channel, so if you liked this video, it would mean the world to me if you subscribed to my channel, liked and commented what you want to see next, and continued your movement with me. The sun is so bright. I'm going to grab some water. I am so proud of you, and I will see you in the next workout. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.